Hello, welcome to Tiger TV Live. We have some baseball action here today. The Tigers taking on the Sidwell Friends Quakers. It's the second non-conference game at Fort Reno, but the first that we have on Tiger TV Live. My name is Sam Biggie. I'm joined by Simon Abalafia. Up to bat. First up for Sidwell, Tommy Levy.
Pitch from Teddy, down outside, ball one.
Hey, get it, Ted. Hey, come on, Teddy.
First two both outside.
Hey, give it to him, Ted. All good, let's go.
All right, pitch delivered, fouled off.
Yeah, right in the backstop, and that can sometimes shake things up for us. Although it's nicer here than it is in some other ballparks. You know, at the Matha the other day, anything coming back would totally mess up the camera.
Whoa, right back at us. Holy.
You gotta get used to that.
Speaking of, jeez. All right, count is 2-2 for the batter here.
And we're out of focus. We got zoom back in a minute.
Another foul ball, still 2-2.
Again, this is Tommy Levy. I'm called.
Delivery from Teddy. Strike three. They'll retire him on 6 pitches.
Good job cleaning it up. You know, first two in the same spot off the mark. But getting the first out. Good start to things for the Tigers.
Don't flirt with the batters.
It'll take a moment. It always is.
Hey, come on, Big Ted.
All right, we're back.
Hey, bring it back here.
Won't count. Speece takes that one inside.
Good miss.
The tall Porter's Beast, number 5, in the box for Sidwell right now. Another pitch inside, that's ball 3.
Come back, Teddy. Let's go. Let's go.
I love that.
He'll walk him.
Damn, that's the machine. That's a little better. Not really. You're looking at the batter.
Yeah.
Look at the.
Hey, come on, Big Ted.
You said.
I guess I did. All right. That one's gonna be caught. Now number 2.
Walker Alexander retiring the batter on the fly ball. There it is, 2 outs in the inning and a man on first. Teddy Benach looks to deal with Owen Lou Bailey, the 4-hole hitter for the Sidwell.
Gets by Oots and speeds comfortably into second.
That's ball 1. And He looks to retire the batter with 2 outs in the inning. Now there's a man on second.
Hey, not hurt, not hurt.
Alright, just have to watch that. Focus. That one's cracked fair in right field. Beast Brad in third. He's gonna get home. Sidwell draw first blood.
Sidwell will greet their teammate at the dugout, celebrating. Man on first now. 1 run scored by Sidwell, 2 outs.
Ignore us.
Not hurt. Get your out.
Just gonna. No way to do this in a good way.
Ball high, delivered to the 5-hitter. Teddy versus Teddy. It's Friedman versus Benach. Well, another one at the backstop, foul ball. Inning starting now. Tommy Gore, 1-0 hitter for the Tigers, stepping in. He'll do damage.
Hey, come on, Sticks!
He's certainly got an imposing frame, and with that comes the natural power and a nice swing.
Certainly a change up in the batting order today. Tommy Gore, what he's been playing, he's been a little further down the order, and he's the leadoff guy right
Good
now.
eye, Tommy!
Ball one delivered to him there. Yeah. Definitely more of a power guy. I don't, he's great. Not much speed there.
I know, it's beautiful.
Took that one down the middle.
Count's even here.
See that again. Let's go, Tom.
You have to think if he sees that again, he's gonna smack it.
Yeah.
It doesn't get much better than that. Tad bit outside there. Favorable count for the hitter.
That's how I'm swung at.
Big
Didn't
swing.
get it.
Yeah.
2 to count.
Fouled right back at us. Whoa.
Foot down, let's go, baby.
Jeez, yeah. Good defensive swing out of Cora there. Trying to drive one on 2-2 and stay in the at-bat.
Third baseman and it gets by him. Tommy Gore takes first.
Wow. I mean, that's the advantage to Reno. I mean, we know how to play those hops and other teams don't, right?
Yeah.
It's deceptive, and we get a runner because of it.
If you're still a Jackson Reed student or from the Lloyd's community, you will know that Fort Reno has really gone through it the past couple of months. It had a rough winter. That kind of cost the team some practice time out in the fields. But I guess there is some advantage that came with it. You can tell it's still a pretty rough field, a lot of dead patches, really making up almost a majority of the interior area. That was high over here. That's out of the glove. Catcher and Tommy Gore going to feed second.
Yeah, passed ball on the catcher right there. Off speed must have fooled him because that was close to the strike zone. And we'll get a man on second because of it.
Once again, this is Ben Shapiro.
Ben Shapiro, great hitter all around right here. Combines good speed with nice contact and nice power. Right down the pipe, strike one.
Upstairs.
Hey, good eye!
High and in, almost drilled him.
Shapiro, by the way, committed D3 to Knox College of Galesburg, Illinois. One of 2 D3 commits and one of 3 total college commits on this team. Other D3 guy starting on the mound today for the Tigers, Teddy Benach.
Man, that's the kind of ball you got to watch out for. That gets past the catcher, our camera's drilled. That's ball 2. Full count for Shapiro. Oh, excuse me.
No, it is.
Oh, yeah. Full count for Shapiro here.
That's dropped, and now Gore going to go to third. Man at the corners for the Tigers. Ball 4, and it got away from the catcher. Tommy Gore into third. And on 0 outs. Tigers looking likely to even the score in the bottom of the first.
And no better time to get these guys on base than when the 3-hole hitters up. EXD, good power bat right here.
EXD needed a good showing against DeMatha, got a good hit. And that's the type of hit they could use right now. Just a ball on the ground, just right through the heart of the middle of the defense. And it's outfield. And they got a guy going. They target him at first. Now in a second, it's close. Now Gore going to home. And he's out.
Jeez.
That was an interesting call.
That was
I'm
messy.
surprised by it.
That was messy. Oh, man.
Yeah, and
Great job, Max.
Trying to deke him with the classic Little League, steal second, have a guy go home. It just did not work for them. Almost got the guy at second, too. It's the Gore left the base path too late.
yeah, I was pretty comfortable as well. I think only reason for Ump's delay was to make sure I actually had the ball. He did. Now, Max Boost, I think, maybe gonna check out, but maybe give it a moment. He's testing out the glove. I think that either something with the hands or making sure that his glove didn't get messed up somehow. Yeah, they'll keep going. That's the first out. Guy on second for the Tigers, Special Hero. Gore got out the plate. That bat continues for EXD.
EXD, I mean, you definitely want to make up for that missed run right there. Now there's an out on him. See what he can do. That's ball 2 way high. It's ball 1.
Hey, go on, 3.
Generally for pitchers at this level, the balls and the poor pitches that they throw generally in one area. So far it's been a line up top for this guy, Cody Encarnacion. A couple outside as well. See if the same thing when he gets the lefties. Although this lineup that's fouled off and it'll mess up a little again.
Yep. Camera knocked out of focus a bit there, and then we'll come back. Tigers still have a man on second and only 1 out, so it's not like this inning is exactly over for them. Another foul ball right back at us. 2 strikes on XD now.
Outside, Shapiro shoots second. Tigers would love the ball and play right here and make up for the mistakes that occurred when Gore was sent around.
Oh, another miss high, and that follows a miss that side, but XD will swing at it, keep the count alive here at 2 strikes.
Foul, this one fouled.
Onto the street.
Pretty far back.
Yeah.
Just dropped.
And Lee working the count very nicely here. He had 2 strikes a few pitches ago and he's staying alive. You love to see that from your 3-hole guy. Oh, wow, it's 3 straight fouls for Exton.
Won't mind racking up the pitch count.
It's an underrated aspect of being a good player, wasting pitches. I mean, a guy who wastes, 8 pitches in that bat is just as good as a guy who's hitting 300.
Go, Lee. Win this.
Ooh, ground reaching. That retires him. Great breaking ball for Encarnacion. 2 outs on the inning. Walker Alexander up next in the cleanup spot.
Alexander stepping in here.
Drops and he's going to third. It'll be close. Shapiro is safe. Wow. Big run for Shapiro. 2 very close calls for him, but makes both of them count.
Yeah. Walker's brother Jackson also plays for this team.
And you'll be seeing him further down the order.
That's high.
Hey, come on, Walker. Nice.
That's a strike.
Yeah.
Hey, battle with 2.
Good pitch there, just dotted the outside line. I mean, that's nice.
Get it, BNB. Let's go. Hey, come on, BNB. Come on, Walker.
Big pitch coming. Once you count.
Eso.
Just about clicked better. Oh yeah, don't call that. Strike 3. That ends the inning. Unlucky for the Tigers not to score. Still down a run.
Let's go, Ed. Hey, come on, Big Ted.
Welcome back. Top of the second, Sidwell lead by 1. That's a strike.
Another nice pitch there outside. Seems like the zone's a bit generous outside today. Ooh, shows bunt. Pulls it back, ball 1.
side.
Let's go, Teddy!
Teddy behind early in this one. Count 2-1.
Over to first with XD, and they'll take it himself onto the bag, out number 1.
Nice pitch, Ted.
It's pretty effective. Dispatches the first batter in 4 pitches. Good start to the inning.
Max Bruce, who had a busy first inning as a catcher, take a ball in inside.
That's a ball inside, Tim, there. Ball outside there. 2-0.
Hey, feel it, Gino. Let's go. Hey, come on, Teddy! Hey, Teddy! Hey, starts with 1. Attaboy! Good pitch.
Zone favoring Benach. His first strike on Boost. 2-1.
Oh!
Cracked into center field. Jackson Alexander on will make the catch. Out 2.
Effective inning for Benach so far. Pitching to contact very well. It's 2 outs on around 8 pitches.
Hey, come on, Teddy! Hey, good man! Good man! Let's go, Teddy! Hey, bring it here!
Zach Liu, Bailey. Second of those brothers.
Another one outside, and he's 2-0 again.
Let's go, Teddy!
Come on, Burger.
Oh, fell back right at us. 2-1.
Here, Robbie. Hey, way to go, Rob. Come on, one strike.
Zach Liu, Bailey. Frozen still as you watch how him go by. 2-2.
Fires delivers. Ground ball to the shortstop done. On the move. Excuse me, Sod. Oh,
That's out number 3. Throw by side. And yeah, I'll do it from the top of the second. Welcome back. It's the bottom of the second. It's the lefty Eli Brown, first up to the plate.
Still 1-0 in favor of Sidwell after the Tigers squandered a nice opportunity last inning to score some runs. Big hitter at the plate here. Ooh, way high and outside.
Go reach by Boos. Two balls, both high though. Still a big difference between those two pitches.
Yeah. First one almost makes the second look hittable. 2-0 here. Oh, clips the zone right there, 2-1.
Now back to the upstairs pitches, 3-1 count.
Hitters count here.
Took a real heavy swing at full count. Run foul back.
Count's full here. Pitcher rocks back, delivers. High and out. That's a walk.
Tigers, they did last inning, starting with a man on.
All right. Walker's brother, Jackson Alexander, steps in right here.
We're back to first on time. I don't know why I tried this overnight.
Oh, showing bunt right here.
Eli Brown treating first. It's probably the right call, I think. Boos is definitely ready to fire it over to second.
Accuracy been an issue so far in this inning. Bunt shown again. High again. Wow.
He's racking up balls here. Get on for a second walk. Side.
Wow.
3-0 count.
Went from 0-0 to 3-0 real quick. Wow. 3 straight balls, all high, all in quick succession.
Yeah. Maybe all the Tigers batters should show bunt from now on. Now, 3 successive times. He's been unable to put in the zone. Encarnacion throws back first again. Eli Brown back comfortably.
Another advantage to showing bunt here is third baseman's coming way in, and if Jackson wants to pull it, it's sneaking through or getting over his head. Bunt here, third baseman comes in.
That's up high. Quick 4-0. Jackson Alexander showing bunt every time. He takes first. Here comes Aaron Sod. What do you think he's going to do?
Might be method. If I'm coach, I'm giving everyone show bunt. All right.
They'll call time.
Yeah. He needs
Talk
it.
to Cody Encarnacion. Looks like he's been don't know how to tell from here. It's like he's got a little bit of a grin on his face. Or maybe it's more of a grimace. Step away for a moment.
All right, Tigers. Wow. Aaron Saad, the freshman on varsity, stepping in here. He's got 2 guys on, no out.
He's going to show bunt. I'll flip it right into the backstop.
He didn't show bunt early enough. That's why it was a strike. Jeez.
But yeah, Aaron Saad starting much of the year, top of the order. He's a speedy guy. There's a reason for that. But again, we got a couple, big changes in the order today.
Bunt.
And there is the bunt. First baseman crashes, and will make a throw to third. That's an out. Good play. That's the guy you want to target in that situation. Out 1. The Tigers unable to get a guy to third. Alex Oots now at the bat.
Looks like that mound adjustment must have helped them. I mean, Oots up here. He's their catcher.
Sidwell defense is prepared for the bunt. They just didn't get a chance to show it on the previous at-bat. Remains 2 on. Now Oots up the bat. Take first just upstairs.
Oots also a wrestling star in TCIAA. He's been excellent to end the senior year. Pitcher delivers right in there.
I know you can bust out the tape. Yeah, it always does. Oots will put that one to third. It's dropped again. Jackson Alexander around to third, and he's going to score. Tigers level. Then that pitch gets beyond, or that throw got beyond the third baseman. Sidwell stay put. And I really hope we weren't out of focus for that.
Yeah.
Who we might have been. Oh, whatever. Well, Tigers level it, and that's a, you hate it for him. You don't hate it for the Tigers. Second error for Daniel Pio.
Yeah.
Unfortunate, but I'll tell you, I haven't played baseball in 7 years, but I started playing as a first grader. You learn how to get a ground ball.
You sure do.
So,
that wasn't a tricky hop. That was right at him.
Yeah, I mean that's second time that's happened for Pio.
And this
Again, unfortunate for him, but only one guy to blame. 2 in scoring position as well for the Tigers and 1 out.
I mean, way to put the ball in play, and he had a heart at least. So
Gabriel Rouse up the bat.
ooh, generous. That side straight call there. Oh. Press. Speedster. He's a 9-hole hitter today. Oh, yeah.
Inside. Don't plug this in. Don't plug this in. What are you at? 82. But it'll go.
Yeah. Pitch to rest. Way outside. That gets behind the backstop.
Side's coming home. And he'll slide in. Safe.
Hey, nice.
Tigers take the lead. Pitch got beyond boost. And Sod, we talked about him being a quick guy, slide in a home. Tigers take the lead.
Yeah, and Stadler at third base there. He was pinch runner.
Yeah. yeah, Tate Stadler. He's a indoor track runner and a winner, and he's the guy they'll bring out when Alex Zoots gets on base. His base hit set everything up.
All right, still one out for the Tigers here, and they've scored 2. Nice innings so far, and they've capitalized on all the errors made.
Yeah, the focus.
Low away right there. Blue says 3-1 count. Batter calls time, steps out here. If he can take his walk here, you'd see 2 on, 1 out with their one hitter, Tommy Gordon. Yep.
There you go. Grabs the first. Guys at the corners, back to the.
All right, 4 steps in right here. You might think they'd put Browse over at first in motion. He's a fast guy, and they don't want to ground into the double play.
Well, Encarnacion anyway, looking over there. And throw back.
Yep. Almost an errant pickoff there. I mean, first baseman able to snag it before it could get away.
And the pitcher Friedman needs to make sure he can doesn't let anything by him. Some of these throws back to first, got in the dirt. Haven't really been heavy enough for him to skip by, and now Browse going, and he'll catch him in a pickle. And Stadler watching over at third.
Oh, jeez.
And he'll go. That's interesting.
Oh, no. What the hell? Browse can't escape the pickoff, and they send Stadler at third, and he'll be at 2.
Wow. Inning. Oh, yeah, that's it for the inning. That, pretty kind of disheartening way to end what was otherwise a very positive inning. Tigers take the lead. It's 2-1.
All right, Teddy.
And after the nothing short of disappointing ending to a promising rally last inning, in steps Sidwell's batter.
Strike one. Get in. Number 3, Jake Levine looking. Bottom of the order is where we are for Sidwell.
Ball high up there. I mean, Teddy pitched well so far. Just 1 run in the first, and he's made quick work of the batters in the last inning.
That's outside.
I mean, sometimes that pitch is a ball, sometimes it's a strike. A little inconsistent.
Did I come for second night? Not in our.
And that's going to go right into the glove of Mike Shapiro. At number 1.
Slow line drive there, easily snagged by Shapiro.
Back to the top of the order, Tommy Levy.
Delivers way outside, that's in the dirt.
Speak up a little. Ooh, that's a bit wild.
I can't tell if that hit his bat there. I mean, unsure if he pulled it at the zone.
Kind of sounded like there was a contact. I mean, yeah.
Be a funny way to get a strike. Jeez.
2-0 count. I'm swinging there.
Big swing, and he'll go down. 2 strikes on him now.
Upstairs. 3-1.
Walked him. Oh.
First guy obnoxious blocked. And up steps Porter Speece.
Runner on first here. You got an out. Defense looking to turn 2 with Speece up at.
Throw back to first. It's back comfortably. Well,
Solid Tigers infield here. I mean, might want something on the ground. They can roll 2 and escape this inning.
Power versus power.
Second pickoff attempt this at bat, no good. Third pickoff attempt this at bat, also no good.
now enforce the jump from Eckstein. Make sure you don't put those throws off the mark.
Pitch to Speece. Wow, that is sky.
Deep and left. Tommy Gore makes a catch.
Runner will regress to first base, and there are 2 outs after that dangerous-looking fly ball.
Yeah, Tigers outfield with a composed start. No issues. Not there's been any reason for there to be.
Yeah, catch up at the wall right there.
It's Daniel Paiho. Not too bad. I mean, as we mentioned, less than ideal start in the fields over at third base.
Yeah, man. 2 errors so far, and might want to make an adjustment.
See if we can make up for it at bat. Fouled into the backstop as Levy was going to second.
Delivery pitch outside.
Outside. Who's going to throw back to first? It's close, but he is safe.
Oh, maybe if the tag was a bit faster. That was a smart decision by Alex Suits, though. Almost got him sleeping.
Yeah, good to see good throws from Moots. Oh, high. Just a good pop up. Tigers doing everything in their power to keep Tommy Levy at first. And of course, the one time he actually went and ended up being a foul.
Yeah. Gotta wonder what scouting report do they have on this kid's feet. Oh my god.
Got him!
Oof. Is that like the 10th pick off this at bat? Jeez.
Nice move, Ted.
There's another one. Wow.
Getting superstar treatment at first base there. Oh my. Another one. That's 3 straight pickoff attempts to first, following a throw by Alex Suits.
Better throw. He's further off. If he had a foot on the bag, maybe. Yeah, need to make a big stretch for that. That's the closest of the like dozen and a half attempts they've had at trying to catch Tommy Levy.
I mean, I'd rather let a guy steal than waste my energy picking off 10 times. Swing and a miss, and Oots looked like he wanted to throw to first before realizing it was strike 3.
And furthermore, out 3. That ends the inning. And not a fruitful one for Sidwell, brings us to the third. Welcome back.
Tommy Gore, he ended the inning at bat. Now we'll start it at bat after running, shall we say, mishap by the Tigers to squander 2 guys on. nice pitch outside, warm up the inning.
And that one gonna go back to Encarnacion. Toss it over to first, down number 1.
Good PFP right there. Shapiro stepping in now. He's number 2 for the Tigers.
Good fastball from Encarnacion.
Yeah, just beats out the quick swing by Shapiro right there.
And another.
Man, pitch has made some adjustments. He's up early in this count after retiring the last batter quickly as well. Foul ball. That's in the street. Oh, almost nails a pedestrian.
Send the at bat.
And if you're the pitcher right now, something that's got to be on your mind. If Shapiro gets on, you're going to the heart of the Tigers lineup.
Might well. Will this drop? Yes, it will.
Oh.
And
Nice.
right center, and Ben Shapiro get on first. The X-Scene up next.
Yeah, nice swing. I thought the center fielder might have had a chance there, but it dies at the last second.
Yeah, it was definitely a satisfying watch. Hard to tell from this angle where exactly that's going. It looks like the center fielder was confident about it, but just about drops in there. And it's a base hit for Ben Shapiro.
Yeah.
Here's Lee Eckstein.
Conservative lead from Shapiro there, but they'll still try and pick off. He's getting the same treatment the last guy did.
And then the Tommy Levy treatment.
Yeah. Four, and they almost got him there. That's 4 pickoffs in a row. Dotted the outside low corner right there. Great pitch. I think that makes 5 so far.
You wonder if that shows a lack of confidence in the ability to pick a guy off. I mean, although it did work for them last inning, they managed to get Browse in the pickle.
I mean, wow. Wow. Delivered. High. Pitcher watching Shapiro intently. Oof. Jeez, right back at us.
That sucks. It's very
Yeah.
Was
I don't think it knocked us down. right. Well,
You can get up here. Whatever. Just just be patient with us. Found the same spot. I think. This is what we want. I think. Maybe. I don't know.
yeah.
Whatever. It's a little blocked.
Yet another pick off at first. Yeah. Giving the batter plenty of time to sit with his thoughts.
Now he's going as that one's hit the third, and that's going to be a double play. Shapiro didn't see it.
I think it was on the ground right there, maybe.
I guess it.
Yeah, well.
It seemed like it was running to his glove. I don't know if I just totally missed that.
Yeah. At least it wasn't an error by the third baseman. Would have been 3. Anyway, Eckstein able to move a guy over, and now there's a runner on second with 2 outs for Jackson Reed right here as 4-hole hitter Walker Alexander steps in. Right back at us again. Alexander, 2 strikes on him now. Still a slim lead for the Tigers. If you're Alexander, you do not want to go down on strikes here. Anything to extend the lead.
Pretty good game against DeMatha. Walker Alexander, it's how he got here in the 4 slot. I think he had it there anyway.
Man, 3rd straight foul ball, Alexander.
This is good. Yeah, we got. And here we go. Okay.
Wow, 4 straight foul balls, all of them right back at us. Teammates cheering him on from the dugout, encouraging him, be a team player, put the ball somewhere, score a run, get on base, keep the chain moving.
Well, in the inning. Tigers stranded some. Takes it 4th. Back to it. Top of the fourth. Tigers up 1. And going around, number 8, Owen Lee Bailey.
Only 1 run in about 3 innings for Teddy so far. Not much by way of strike yet either. He's just letting him put the ball in play, and his defense is doing a lot of the work for him. Good outing today so far.
Let's go, Teddy!
Smacked into center field.
Yeah, great contact on that. Tigers had a chance on it. Sidwell will start with the man on.
No out here.
Brings on Teddy Friedman.
Against the other Teddy.
Here we go again.
Yep.
Showing bunts. And that's a good one. Benach will make the throw for out number 1 at first, but they advance a man to second.
And pitching coach Kelly for the Tigers loves to see that.
Grant's up to bat.
Man on second, 1 out.
Smacked foul.
Oh, almost hits a car.
Yeah, it's a parking enforcement car. I'd hope it ain't.
Yeah, especially in DC, car.
Yeah. Another smack one, and Sidwell can maybe get a run here. Lee Bailey gonna stay put at third.
Runners on the corners here, 1 out after that line drive. Stops at the infield and escapes it. Just found the gap between second and first base right there. Really nothing you can do about that.
And Teddy's been, unafraid to go at him the whole game.
Right.
But Sidwell, here in the top of the fourth, are coming into it and getting some good contact off him. And that's 2 hits in the inning.
Yep. He's crafty here. He can escape him.
1 out guy on third as well as first. Just upstairs.
And if there's one thing you don't want to do is don't want to walk a guy, load the bases, then you're in even deeper trouble.
Going right at him again. And it's going to be a double play here. Sod with the first out, but not the second. It got beyond Eckstein. And Sidwell leveled it.
Maybe too big of a stretch for Lee at first base over there, and he didn't have enough room to move up and snag that one. Nice play by the shortstop, taking it, almost got 2.
2 outs,
Run
2-2 ball
scored.
game.
Let's go, Zach!
And I don't know if you saw there, but Teddy reached for that ground ball with his bare
Yeah.
hand.
Good spirit.
Yeah, you know, sometimes your reflexes get the better of you.
Designated hitter, 8 in the order, Zach Bailey, after his brother came home, he's now up to bat.
Tie ball game here. 2 out, man on first. Popped up. Should be playable. Eckstein situates under it, makes the catch, skips the inning.
2-2 game. We got a thriller early on.
Of course.
Bottom of the 4th, Eli Brown up to bat.
Ball low right here, and this guy, he's a tall guy, got some power too. Surprised he's not at first in this frame.
He was to start the year,
Nice!
but then, yeah, it's Eckstein that's been in that position for the past week.
Yeah, and as my co-host has pointed out, a lot of things shaking up in today's roster.
Take your hand. That's it. Yeah.
Oof,
Brown will.
absolute screamer into the Jackson Reed dugout.
Previous out of play ball come in. On deck, do baseball quickly. One ball, keep strike. Play.
Once you count Eli Brown, who managed to get a home run against St. John's. And this will be a close one. The shortstop throw to first for an out.
That was a nice play right there. I mean, got past the third baseman and shortstop able to pick it, make the quick throw. Strong arm right there.
Yeah, Tommy Levy with a very rapid throw. Jackson Alexander up the bat. Strike one.
And this pitcher's composure has certainly improved after a, less than average second inning. Low away right there. Maybe tried to follow up the outside pitch with one a little further out. Maybe catch the swing. Doesn't work. Count's tied at ones.
They're outside.
And another passed ball by the catcher. That was definitely grabbable.
2-1.
Nice.
Way to change eye levels right there, going from the outside, few pitches, target him inside, get a strike. Goes again with the inside pitch, and
That was a frightening one.
yeah. Especially because camera charger hanging on by a thread over here.
Going outside. Foul off.
I don't mind that swing. 2-strike count, you need to protect, and if he thought that was close, I don't mind him trying for it.
We'll go to first.
Great take right there. Wow.
Buen picheo, me
Good
gustó.
discipline.
And I met you in the summer.
Chance here inside.
To my heartbeat sound. We fell in love.
Let's go, Cody!
Ball one outside, and Jackson Alexander better watch that pickoff.
Vamos, vamos.
He's straight outside.
Vamos, mijo, vamos.
Pickoff move to Alexander at first, and he's safe.
They're outside. Good take by Sod.
Putín afuera, putín
Yeah.
bota, vamos.
Patient at bat for Saad here. 2 in the stroke.
3-0 count.
Take your walk or drop one. Oh, that's high. That's a ball. Oods comes up. There'll be 2 on, 1 out.
Venga, vamos, vamos.
Fourth inning. I was about to say I'm curious how much longer Cody Carnacion is going to go for it. And as I say that, here come the coach and the players. See if just a meeting or if that's it for him.
They'll stick with the same guy, and teammates getting loud for Alex Suits right here, hoping he can come through for him.
Yeah, big opportunity for the Tigers. Cody Encarnacion staying on the mound. Went out for the Tigers 2-1.
See if that mound visit did much for him, and not a great start outside in the dirt.
I mentioned earlier a lot of his balls are going upstairs, but now it seems they're really drifting well outside.
Yeah. One thing we've noticed, I mean, not too much inside action here. Maybe he doesn't want to plunk him.
Nice! That one's right down the middle.
Not a much better pitch you could see than that. You know, Coach Mateo over at third, maybe making some argument that was a ball.
Once you count. Maybe we are seeing some adjustments for Roots after all, or for Encarnacion after all.
Oots.
That's a tie.
Good take. Sometimes in the 2-strike count, you see that pitch a little bit high, and trigger activates in your brain. You swing no matter what.
Strike 3.
Big swing and big miss there. Brass coming up.
On to Gabriel Browse, get something out of the inning.
Maybe he'll show bunt.
Got on last time out, and he got caught in the pickle.
Mound visit coming up.
Odd. Two in an inning means that he's done. I'm pretty sure it's the rule.
Yeah, I mean, odd choice here. Maybe it's to preserve his arm, but they just struck Oots out.
I'll be honest. Nothing against him. I don't know if Gabriel Browse is the most intimidating batter in the lineup for the Tigers, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cody Encarnacion will take to the bench. You can say he went out on top of that strikeout. Yeah, it's 2 walks in the inning. Let's see what Sidwell got next. It's going to be Owen Liu Bailey.
Pitched 3 2/3 innings, gave up 2 runs, a few hits. Right.
Back to it. Gabriel Browse at the bat. And he'll be facing a new pitcher, Owen Lee Bailey.
Yeah, he's their 4-hole guy right here. Browse, the same situation where we left off. 2 out, 2 men on.
Yeah, moving in from center field as well, so there's going to be a change over there. Outside.
Good take there. That ball had some cut on it.
Nice pitch!
2 outside.
Love it!
Maybe that one could have gone either way.
Yeah, it's gone either well on that pitch all game. I mean, well again.
Just below the zone. Rio count.
Yeah. I mean, coach would be pissed if he swung here.
I should bunt. Swing it that second. Instead, I'll take ball 4. And on 2 outs, the Tigers got bases loaded.
Yeah.
And they go to the top of the order with Tommy Gore.
New pitcher, 4 straight balls. It's a good sign for the Tigers offense. All right, 1, 2, 3 guys. Due up with 2 out here. Gore, Shapiro, Eckstein. Jackson Reed
I don't
dugout.
know if you guys are aware with some SEC college baseball chants, but if we were down there, they're probably saying ball 5, ball 5.
Of course.
I think Tommy Gore will be more than happy to keep his bat on his shoulder.
For sure. I mean, Jackson Reed, Tigers dugout getting loud in a big moment here.
And on 2 outs there.
Pickoff not even close. Wow.
Yeah, all 3 guys on base got there from walks. The first 2, the last pitcher, Encarnacion, and now Liu Bailey bringing Brass to first. Finally throwing a strike.
Might have been a bit high right there.
Down with that bathroom. Really hate for this to go to waste.
Hope we don't see that double steal situation again.
So that's the perfect hit. Gore gonna put that one in center field. Jackson Alexander comes home. And here comes Aaron Sod as well. Tigers get 2. And safe at third. There's Gabriel Browse. Tommy stays at first. 2-run RBI for Tommy Gore.
And that ball wasn't 100 off the bat, but it was perfectly placed. Nothing like a little line drive into center field. Score 2 guys. Way to capitalize by the 1-hole hitter right there. Another great guy to have up in a situation like this. Ben Shapiro steps in. Pitcher a little less than confident out there.
And he continues, guys, to the corners.
Ball way high. Nightmare chance persisting. Outside. Ball 2.
And Max Booster's gonna go over and talk to only Bailey. Had a decent day prior to this. 4 in the order. I believe he got on base at least once. Decent center field as well. And now he's out of room. Last couple minutes.
It's been thrown into shark-infested waters. Tigers, nice 2-out rally so far.
There's a strike.
Top of the zone right there. Shapiro could have crushed it, but
Guy's going. That's out of his glove. Now 2 in scoring position for the Tigers. Tom Gore. No issues getting in the second.
a little bit of check swing there, I think. Umpire will sides the ball.
3-1 count. Tigers could load him up again, maybe. Although what you have here is a good hit, especially the opposite side. So what we get is a foul straight up. I promise I think I have. Don't say go right now. That's good. Just say go right now. That's good.
Sure, thank you. Appreciate it. I'm out.
Another fouled off. I gotta say, I'm glad I didn't park in Chesapeake Street.
Yeah, split the gap between 2 parked cars right there. Unceasing chants from the dugout.
Up high. And Shapiro going to first. Tigers loading them up again.
Great plate appearance. Works the full count and capitalizes with a walk. Love to see it. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Lee Eckstein stepping up to the plate right here.
Gotta say, after that DeMatha game on Saturday, it feels good to be on the other side of a 2-out rally.
I don't need anything else. Yeah. Yeah, what's fine?
Ball high. Wow.
Take your time on it, vamos, Owen, take your time.
And Eckstein put in that one deep. That's a good catch by the center fielder.
Good catch on the run. Ball almost got away from him there.
Yeah, not sure who that was, because that's a sub as well. That's not the starter. Lee Bailey was the starter. Now he was brought to the mounds, but Sidwell giving up 2 runs, but if he doesn't make that play, it's a whole lot more.
Hello there.
to it. Top of the 5th. Bottom of the order with Jake Levine. But Notch still out there, and he comes out with the strike.
Gets past dudes, backstop. And you have to wonder, I mean, with their pitching depth or lack thereof, who will the Tigers put in when Teddy tires out?
That's a question that's probably been lingering on their minds. Depth that cost them against DeMatha. They're up 4 runs in the 6th on 2 outs. Allowed you when Nelson Hayes was brought out. And John off after that. Strike 3 for Benach.
Quick swing and a miss. Infield going around the horn.
It's Tommy Levy up next. As it's like EXT needing replacement for the sunglasses. But yeah, you can be sure if Tommy Levy gets on base, next at bat might take forever. They'll want to keep him there.
Wow. That,
Yeah, I'm not extending his own. But we'll take it.
yeah, you know, Um's been pretty good all game, just on that outside pitch. Just
Dropped in and broke inside. It's a ball.
Yep, that's right there. Strike 2.
That one clipped off the helmet of Boots.
Yeah. Still 2 strikes here. Might think Benach will try to locate out his zone and get that swing and miss. He tries, no good.
Just upstairs. 2-2. I think it's, yeah, it looks like he's 7-2. Whatever. That's strike 3, and Levy was on his way to first.
He thought it was a ball. I don't think it was terribly close.
Yeah. I mean, forgive him for thinking maybe that first pitch by Benach was a ball. But
Yeah,
that
well.
one looked like a strike to me.
Yep.
That's kind of 2.
Weird. It's like 2-2. Alright.
Yeah, I can go.
Outside.
That was definitely a interesting POV, and that totally messes us up. Well, we are back to square one.
Yep.
Hey, I'll take that.
Hey,
You back.
nice. Clutch play by co-host Sam Biggie right there.
Swings on that. Well, this isn't perfect actually. But, whatever.
Down and out.
Oh, well outside. Right down the middle, full count.
Good location on that heater.
Yeah, Spieth had a pitch to give, and he gave it, certainly.
Teddy struck out 2 so far. I mean, ending strike out the side here. Delivers. Outside. Ooh. Walks surrendered, and Coach Mateo's walking out.
Yeah, he'll talk to him. First meeting at the mound. And we'll see if Panach gets through it or not.
By Hope.
2 outs made off for Sidwell. Panach after that meeting will stay out.
Ball 1, tad bit high, tad bit in.
Fouled off real heavy.
1-1.
1-1 count.
Point.
Man on first after the walk here. That's way foul.
Even love to get a strike here, and we're in the heart of the best part of the line for Sidwell.
All right, Ted, come on.
This is Daniel Pio, by the way, third in the order. We're on 2 outs. You just get one good pitch in you in the inning. That's it. Strike 3, and the Tigers get through to 5th.
Panach walks 1, strikes out 3. Great inning.
I have to roll with this.
You what?
I was going to have to roll with this. We are very out of focus. Walker Alexander starts out with a base hit.
Yep.
Yeah, did not get a great view on that. Sorry, you'll have to give me a moment. Ideal start.
Good knock by Alexander right there, doing his leadoff job. I wonder if he'll take off here.
Yeah, that's what you want. Tone setter. The DH Brown will foul behind.
Good cut right there. Brown, the junior from St. John's College, playing for us this year. Oh shit.
Yeah. Eli Brown doing the falling off of Tigers graduated legend from last year, Owen Stone, transferring from St. John's, Jackson Reed.
Man on at first, no out, yeah. Technical mishap over here.
Guys need to stop fouling behind at the camera. I don't appreciate it.
They should just take every pitch, honestly.
Going to left fields.
Oh,
and
no.
it's dropped.
Oh no, oh no.
They're still struggling with it. Walker Alexander comes in the third. Brown in the second will go down
Left
as a
fielder in front of some family members. Drops that right behind him.
That's rough. That's a repeat of some of what we saw DeMatha do on Saturday. Tigers scored 3 runs directly off those plays. He was all low, and I guess the sun having an effect on it.
I mean, put the ball in play at Reno, and you'll score. You'll get guys on you, move them home.
Yeah,
They've been doing a good job of that so far this inning.
yeah, it's a pretty open venue. That's right down. It looks like right down the middle.
A little
I'll
high,
say
maybe.
just about upstairs.
It's a good pitch to swing at, I'll tell you that. Ball one there. Nonetheless. Fouled back up. Evens the count at 1.
You hold this better from me. Actually, I got it. Strike. We're calling those. Not surprising. Jackson Alexander putting that one. It is center field. It gets beyond the center fielder. Walker Alexander in. Eli Brown as well. Jackson will stay put at second. Tigers get 2 more. Errors very costly for Sidwell in this inning. Hey.
Two score there, man on second.
Hey, remember what happened against DeMatha? No, he's too big. But Sidwell, maybe doing the Tigers some favors there. It's Aaron Sod up the bat.
Aaron Sod here.
Only Bailey really, in his second inning, really has not come into this.
He's been struggling so far,
Got put in a rough situation last inning. Hasn't cleaned it up so far. That one's going to be fouled to the Tigers dugout.
Yeah, skied foul. Tigers been able to put up 4 on
2.
Oh, reaches out for that one, fouls it off.
I like this a little better. Okay. Still, it's 1 on at second. Jackson Alexander got that 2-run RBI with some help from air from center fielder. And I'll remind you, we made a big play last inning for the third out. It was already, of course, a rough inning for Sidwell. But with a costly error there, and that one chipped over to the third baseman. Pio makes a throw.
Oh wow,
He's out.
Yeah. I mean, Assad was hustling it down the line there.
Yeah, coach was adamant he was safe.
Yeah, jeez.
Jackson Alexander advances to third, and first out. See if we can get some good plays here.
Alex is up now. Aiming to drop one here. Wow. Loud sound off the bat.
And
He'll stumble
Yeah.
rounding first.
got by the first baseman as Jackson Alexander comes home 7-2. And I said it, the first baseman needed to make sure he didn't let anything by him. He didn't on the, many plays Sidwell tried to do to keep guys at first, but got by him there.
There it is.
And Jackson Alexander got home at 7-2. The Tigers running away within the fifth, still 1 out.
Great lead for the Tigers here. I mean, but you cannot get complacent, right? Like, I mean, anything can happen.
And they're inside, advancing to second. Gabriel Rouse, and that's close, but it's foul.
Poked and fouled, and Stadler's already rounding third.
Yeah, it's Stadler, by the way, not Rouse, or whoever I said. I said Sod. Yeah, it's Tate Stadler at second, sub runner for Alex Zutz.
Ideal pinch runner there, Stadler.
Yeah.
Mentioned by my co-host, he's a track star. Very fast.
Yeah.
That's right. What?
9-0 hitter. Gabriel Brass up here. And the chance start. Good take. Might have wanted to offer at it, but left it down there.
Didn't break enough.
Yeah,
It's an interesting call.
good pitch right there. Outside, 3 balls pretty quickly.
And now we'll take a hop into the glove of the pitcher. He's caught in 2 minds, still makes the throw to first, but Tate Stadler advances to third. Only Bailey took a look at third, took a look at first, and caught out Brass at first.
2 outs here. Gotta watch Stadler right there. He's a speedy guy, and with this aggressive Tigers base running, I don't know.
Yeah, now back to the top of the order, Tommy Gore.
He delivered last time with the clutch knock to bring in a few.
Take ball 1.
pitcher, giving up 5 so far. Gore trying to make it 6.
Nice.
Swing and a miss. Oh, behind the batter right there. Jeez.
Yeah. Play for boost. You need to make that catch. Stat when we're on third. He probably wouldn't hesitate to come home if that got by him.
Yeah. Surprised he saw that with a big frame of Gore blocking a lot of the ball's path. Outside. And those two pitches were probably within 5 feet of each other.
Call that strike. Another one of those pitches that maybe could have gone our way, but I think it's the right call. It's a full count now.
Gore might want to take his walk here, give Shapiro an opportunity to do some more damage.
Stead will put a heavy swing on that, going to right field. And it's caught. Number 4, Tanner Durant leaning back, making the play to end the inning. It's a 3-run inning for the Tigers. Back to it. Liu Bailey up to bat. Of course, yeah, we'll just enjoy a break from being on the mounds after the last 2 innings.
I'm surprised. I mean, Teddy, quite the workhorse, still out here, still throwing strikes.
Yeah, I haven't seen some of the Tigers games. They're pitching yet. I have to say I'm really not surprised.
Hope he can do well here. Give him some light for the 7th inning.
That's out in the middle.
2 balls, 1 strike to the 4-hole hitter here, who surrendered 5 runs for his team after being put in the 4th.
3-1 count. Foul binds. call that strike 3.
That is a generous call. Wow. I saw some dirt move there.
Yeah. Second time, Sidwell players thought they were free to walk to first, only to find out they've been struck out. And I think that time I don't really blame him. That was pretty low.
Yeah. Saw the batter tap his head, maybe an ABS challenge.
Up to bat steps Teddy Friedman.
He's their first baseman, definitely a large figure here.
Another one upstairs.
Rocks back, fires, almost hit him. Wow, that's high and in.
Yeah, kind of wish we had an angle of the bullpen from here because, again, Tigers lack some depth, but they definitely need someone warming up. There's a strike.
There it is.
Up high, Friedman takes first.
All of those balls pretty high in the zone. Not really giving him a chance to swing it much good. And substitution.
Yeah, I'll talk to him again. And we're about to get a change here from the looks of it. And I think the man about to come out for the Tigers is going to be Lewis Leahy, fellow senior.
Very quality start for Teddy today, though. Going roughly 5 1/3 innings, 2 runs, few hits, good amount of strikeouts.
I needed 3 strikeouts last inning. These guys are. Yeah, again, some of the bigger names in Tigers pitching now. They're gonna have to have some pretty long outings this year. Nelson Hayes mainly, but Teddy Benach, a D3 commit as well, is gonna have some long days. But Lewis Leahy, I saw him come in for Nelson Hayes against Landon, or it was Teddy actually. My bad. Should probably remember, but
Lewis Leahy also best friend Teddy Benach.
yeah, they share they were born on the same day and in the same hospital. I was also born on that day, though not in the same hospital.
Oh.
Shout out my October 20th boys, 2007. Yeah, but if my parents lived in DC, I probably would also been born in the same hospital, but I was born in New York.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, Lewis came in against Landon, and of course, things didn't go great for the Tigers after that, but Lewis held his own, and the Tigers up 5 runs.
Yeah.
Pretty confident.
Yeah, Leahy hoping to change the narrative about his recent pitching here.
I have to go give Patrick more once we get ice cream. But I will meet you back at the back. Oh, love you. You're so sweet.
Number 4 steps up here. Sidwell.
It's Tanner Drant. Made a good play in the field earlier with that leaning back catch. First pitch for Leahy is contact on it. Rouse. I'm looking for a double play. Not enough time for it, but we'll get it out at second. Side getting over there, and still a good play for Rouse because you saw the runner was going right by him as the ball came to him. And made a decision to go to second. Again, they're looking for the double play, but not devastating to not get it. And out number 2. When you get this late in the game, just about getting through innings.
Quick out for Leahy here. He's been facing bottom of the order so far.
Max Boos, the catcher. Didn't fall quite enough.
Got some break to it though. Yeah.
Oots with a throwback to first and was off the mark. Yeah, right idea.
Pulls Lee off the bag as he snags that one. Softball coach greeting us there.
Softball coach is a stretch.
Hey, he's a Jackson Reed Hall of Famer as far as I'm concerned.
I hate that fucking AirPod case. Look, it's always sliding. I hate it.
Another upstairs from Leahy.
He's gone off speed last few pitches here.
Down low and outside. Bruce will take first. 2 on for Sidwell.
Misses with the fastball. And like I was saying, no lead is guaranteed. Tigers need to bear down here.
Ooh, that one's up high.
Let's go, Zach.
Zach Louie Bailey.
You got this, Zach.
Leahy delivers. Low and away with the fastball.
Up
Gets
by
by
Oots.
Oots. Wow.
Make a play.
What
The
a
Shapiro. Ooh, I don't know. That
Oh, you have to award. I mean, Oots barehanded it, quick turn, perfect throw.
I don't know. I'm probably got a better view of it than we did, but I don't know. Looks like it could have been out.
Might have been safe, but
Now two in scoring position for Sidwell. Again, we're on 2 outs.
Another fastball, low away. Seems like his off-speed stuff is missing high end. Inverse for fastball.
Yeah, 3-0 count. Gave him that. 3-1.
Okay, Zach.
Still 2 men on here.
You got this right here.
He looking to get them out of this one. That one's a bit too in. That'll be the walk. Oh boy.
Loaded up for Sidwell. And you got I got a sub here, number 32, Nathaniel Bolin. But before he'll have a chance, they'll talk to Lewis Leahy.
Some encouraging fans cheering on Leahy to bear down here, get this final out. I mean, if they come to score here, that missed double play off. That'll haunt them.
Bolin, he's a sub, but he's a posing looking guy. But he'll take strike 1. But
Just needed some time. Watch, he's gonna go down next 2 pitches.
Let's go, Nathaniel.
Bases loaded.
just off.
And if there's one thing you can't do here, it's pitch around a guy. I mean, ball and play, even if it's hit hard, still have a chance for an out. But if you throw him 4 balls there, you can't do anything with that.
Another up high.
Sidwell dugout. By comparison, much quieter. No nightmare chance. Probably why they're called the Sidwell Friends.
Set up a big hit right there, and this will be close. It drops fair. Sidwell will get one, and they'll keep it at that. Bases still loaded. It's a 1-run RBI. It was number 4. Durant came home. They're back to the top of the order with Tommy Levy. And I think they'll talk to us again here. Back to it.
All right, they'll face the one-hole hitter in the Friends lineup here.
Yeah, third pitcher of the inning.
Contest here. Leahy failed to get any. He got one out. Excuse me. Got an out here, and they need Eckstein to get the other.
Strike one.
Nice. Great location. Great velo.
Fouled off. 0-2 count. She one good pitch.
Whack foul onto the trees over there, and he's ahead of him already. Love to see a high fastball here, maybe get the swing and miss.
Tying run at the plate, by the way. Oh, there's strike 3.
Caught him with the bender right there. That was filthy. Big swing and miss.
That's a reverse jinx right there. Bomb and 6 we go.
I know. I see. Well,
Bottom of the sixth, Ben Shapiro up the bat. Tigers got out of the top relatively unscathed. Giving up the 1 run, still up 4.
You do it all.
Talk about a hustler right there in Lee Eckstein.
yeah, great. I mean, great inning.
Balls into the zone.
Let's go it.
Shapiro, readies.
Ooh, good contact on that, going to left and won't drop. Out number 1.
Wow, he didn't drop it this time. Nice. I mean, hard line drive by Shapiro. Kind of sucks when that's the result you get on such a nice swing. But
Yeah, it's Durant, and I think that might have moved him around a little. I think he was right or center earlier. As him left. It's Lee Eckstein, the current pitcher, up the bat. Tigers have made a habit this year of having one of their players as the first base coach. It's been Roscoe Stout. So it was one of the coaches today, then Lucas Arrieta going over there. It's outside.
Lee is our saving grace last inning. Striking out. Batter, 2 outs, bases loaded.
And that one, a couple guys can fall to. It's the shortstop Clayman. He'll make the catch. 2 outs.
Quick inning so far, and you have to keep in mind the Tigers cannot get complacent, right? Maybe Lee sticks in next inning. Could be someone else.
So Levy got the catch. Just cleanup guy Walker Alexander. But yeah, this would have been a good inning to maybe nail down this lead even more. Through the first 2 batters, it's definitely not what it has been.
Up the
For the second baseman, they'll throw him out. Real quick inning.
wow.
Brings us down to what could be and hopefully will be the last half inning. We're at the top of the 7th.
All right, enter bottom 7 inning. Lee Eckstein trying to close the Sidwell friends out here and secure the dub.
starts out with strike one.
Pitch. They hit that corner.
Eckstein coming in with the confidence and precision that the Tigers needed. And I think no reason for nerves right now.
He'll step off here. Oh, wow.
Swinging.
Wow.
Oh, the heavy swing on it as well.
Speed versus power right there. Strike two. Oh,
Reaching. And alright, I'll call him out. Didn't matter.
Way to move it, Lee.
Out number one.
Nice job, Alex.
quick few pitches right there, and he's retired one by way of strikeout.
Eckstein so far. This is a great cameo. See what he does the next few batters, hopefully next two batters.
Yeah, Tigers have found their closer.
Inside. That's upstairs.
Yeah, a tad bit high there.
Hooked up.
Strike one on him now.
It's Daniel Pio at the plate. 2-2 count. Eckstein going right at him.
Yep.
Time called.
Batter sharing a few words with the umpire here.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He'll dig into the batter's box. Anticipating the pitch. Oh,
Pio gonna chip down one and it will fall into right field. It's a single.
wow. That's a rough one to give up right there. I mean, just found a dead spot in the defense. No one could get to it. Yeah,
Man on for Sidwell.
4-hole hitter coming up. Yeah. Maybe he'll try to make up for those 5 runs he gave up at the plate here. Jackson Reed looking for the double play.
Going right at him, and Lee Bailey putting that deep right. Walker Alexander back on, and he'll get the catch out number 2.
First pitch he saw, he swung hard, almost drove that one out of here. Walker able to haul it in, make a quick throw to hold the runner. Now there are 2 outs.
Teddy Friedman, actually the last batter for Sidwell. Eckstein trying to close this game out. Right down middle, strike 1. We're in 2 outs since the last inning, I'll be honest, if I'm the batter. I'm maybe not standing off like he did on that first pitch.
Yeah, jeez. Looking to swing.
Oh, swing at that and miss. 0-2. Eckstein needs one more.
Maybe the curve here. Worked from last inning. Jackson Reed dugout getting very loud from him.
Outside.
Went with the heater there.
One, two. Eckstein will foul it off. Friedman will keep this game going.
All right, 2 strikes on 5-hole hitter here. Run first.
Good contact on that. It's the Browse, and he's going to walk it in a second. Tigers win it. Final score 7-3. And the Tigers finally getting a big win over a local private school. And it's a great school to do it over. Sidwell, a team that the Tigers have admittedly been fairly dominant over the past couple years. But it's a rivalry really in every sport that they play them in. A rivalry in which Sidwell got the better of us in basketball recently. That one sucks.
Right.
But yeah, the Tigers with all the roster turnover still managing to get them over Sidwell, and by quite a few runs as well, 7-3. And make no mistake about it. You know, we all know this isn't quite the same team as last year, but this is still a great team, especially on offense when it comes to hitting. They're composed. We also saw a very composed game on defense as well. Really, not much of a mistake to speak of. Infield, outfield did their job. Teddy Benach going a long way on the mounds. Loosely had his struggles, but Lee Eckstein came in, closed out the game. He did a great job. Just a great game all around for the Tigers. And after, on Saturday, they were on one knee and outfield for a real while after that, you could say. They need to figure things out. How, of course, you can deal with what you could describe as the pitching issue, and what they could do to avoid that, or just what they could do better in games in general, because they gave a game they really shouldn't have given up. But yeah, this is a great bounce back win, 7-3 over their Northwest DC rivals, the Sidwell Friends Quakers.
Great win at home, and Tigers hit when it mattered most.
Yeah. Let's see what we got coming up for you. So, yeah, coming up for the Tigers, DCI to play, actually no, we got nothing. We're not playing for a week. And that will be away to Gonzaga. I believe that one's at Nats Academy. Might do it, might not do it. That's very far. And it's at 3:30 on Tuesday. And it's against, Gonzaga. I'm going to tell you they're 8-3. And they're a pretty formidable team. Beat St. John 6-0. But yeah, it's a week break for the Tigers. That's probably the biggest break they'll get all year, at least for the regular season. But yeah, Gonzaga on Tuesday, April the 7th. So we'll see you in April. Got a couple DCI games after that, and then a busy spring break. Tigers taking on Murray, Highland, St. Albans. Unfortunately, I won't be present for any of them. But yeah, we got a break coming up. But yeah, thank you for watching Tiger TV Live. Once again, just a great day at Fort Reno. It was, of course, our first broadcast of the year at Fort Reno. And real fun to be here at home, where the Tigers get a big win. 7-3 over the Sidwell Friends Quakers. All of us here at Tiger TV Live, from my co-commentator Simon Abalafia, I'm Sam Biggie signing off.